Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rod Doctor out of Bismarck, North Dakota. I'm a Global Power affiliate with Shopping Sherlock. We're going to cover a little things on the test drive and how to use and how to set up your S2 saver. One of the things that I want to show here tonight, and let me go back here to David, let me know if Kim replies to this. Kim Kepke, if you're on here and you can hear me, you didn't have sound earlier, is it okay if I use your website tonight? I want to use that for display. Is she responding at all, David?
Sure.
What'd you say, David?
She said sure. Go ahead.
Okay, thanks. Awesome. I want you to take a look at this. Look at here. This is my site, and here's Kim's site. Notice a difference? It's not real evident, but
Rod, you don't have a picture.
Uh-oh. Somehow, there we go. Wait till it comes up on my other screen over here. Let me do that again. I'm not seeing it on my other computer. There we go. Okay. You got a screen there, David?
You're live.
Awesome. Okay, this is my website. This is my S2 saver, and of course everybody's got the same identical, to a point, identical site, shoppingsherlock.com. It's right here, and then / your ID number or your username. And quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, you want to always use your ID number instead of your username. It's a lot easier to not get it wrong or to mistype something. So use your ID number. It'll pull it up better and faster instead of pulling up your username itself. But take a look at this. Here's my site, and I'll do that like I said a minute ago. And here's Kim's site. It is a noticeable difference once you figure out what I'm talking about. Kim hasn't got a picture up here, of course, yet, but look at right here. Underneath, there's nothing right here, whereas on mine, there's a big F, standing for Facebook. So when you get this account, you will be able to log in. Up in the top here, you'll see when I put my mouse on it, on the F for Facebook, it says register. When I move it over to the IN, it's for LinkedIn, it says register. And when I move it over to the Google Plus, it says the same thing. Now, I sent an email off to Tom, our programmer, because when you put it over to the back office, I think it says the same thing. I think it says register. It's not working for me now. Yep, it says register. That needs to be changed to log in, whatever. But when you click on it, it's going to take you to the login page. So it does. The link works. It's just that it needs to be instead of say register, it needs to say something else. It needs to say log into back office or what have you. But when you use Facebook or LinkedIn or Google Plus, those are the three ways that you can log in. Instead of setting up a different email here, setting up using a username, password, and an email, you can actually log in. If you've got a Facebook account, you can just click on that and you'll be able to set up your S2 saver using that email address and password for Facebook. The same thing with LinkedIn and Google Plus. When you do that, when you click on this link, it's going to take you to a page, and I don't know if it'll load on this. Let me try it once, because I've already done this. Yeah, it'll tell, okay, you put your email or phone number and your password in for Facebook. When you log in, then it's going to ask you if you want to allow the S2 saver to link all your contacts, your friends list on whichever one you're using, whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, and Google+. The reason you want to do that, ladies and gentlemen, this is a social media site. It's more than just a search engine. It's very powerful. It really is. And once we all learn how to use it properly and be able to promote our business, we're really going to get excited about it, like I am. I love it. What they've done to this S2 saver, the 2.0, is just incredible. Give an example. I'm going to click on the F. Now I've logged in previously and I've given all my friends, and I've linked those to the S2 saver now. So when I click on this, let's say it's somebody that I sent my site to that I want him or her to register in. My ID number is going to be in this top box right here to the right of underneath the join our affiliate program. Then all they need to do is put in their username, their password, and email address that they want to use for this. It has to be different than the Facebook, the LinkedIn, or Google, whichever way they want to log in, if they want to log in at all with those three. I would suggest that you do, though, however, because when you click on this and they come to my site and they say, well, I wonder what that is. They click on it. It's going to pull up my Facebook page. Well, it should anyway. There it is. So they're going to get to know me. They're going to see, oh, okay, this is what he likes. This is what he posts. Information on, here's his page, his picture, and so forth. Oh, that's what that guy looks like. This is all about marketing you. People buy you. They don't buy the program. They don't buy the product. Sure, they pay for it, but they buy you. And it's all person to person. If they know that you really truly care about them, and you're not just in it for the money, they will come to you in groves at some point in time. Now, it doesn't happen overnight because you have to prove yourself. But again, you want to log in with your Facebook, link those two together. Then go to LinkedIn. If you got a LinkedIn account, do the same thing. And Google Plus. And I haven't done that with mine yet. I just haven't gotten around to it. But I didn't realize that this was available till today, actually. I was looking at Kim's site. You'll notice there's no F there. She hadn't set that up yet. And she hadn't uploaded a picture either at this point, which is something that she will be doing. But once you do log in with one of those avenues, the Facebook, the LinkedIn, or Google Plus, it's going to show it right here, and they're going to be able to click on it. They're going to be able to see more about you, and they'll be able to feel more comfortable. Hey, this is a real person. It's not just a computer. It's not a scam, what have you. It's going to eliminate some of the negative feelings that they might have taking a look at the program. So again, if somebody sends you an invitation for an S2 saver, you got to make sure that their name and information, affiliate number, is going to be up here, a picture if they do have it loaded, and you're going to have some links across here for Facebook, LinkedIn, and Google Plus if they've logged in and set that up as well. But more importantly, that ID number is going to be right here in this top box, right underneath the Join Our Affiliate program. And all you have to do to set up your free S2 saver, if you just want to go shopping, save up to 80% or more, and get cash back up to 40%, with over 5,000 merchants that you know and trust, and over 1 million products, this is all you need to do. Put in a username in this blank, put in a password in this blank, and put the email address that's different from any of these three in this blank, and then click on register, and you're good to go. Once you've done that, then all you have to do is you can log in with either your ID number, which will be assigned to you, or your email address and a password. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to log in. And when you're initially setting up this account, folks, it's very, very important to remember, before you do anything, you need to click on, across the top, you're going to see Shop, Travel, Daily Deals, Sherlock Deals, and Cashback tab. You want to click on that Cashback tab, because what we need you to do is we need you to put you in control and be able to, like Brandon said, if his wife decides to do a search on, you just go to a website using his browser, guess what? I've got the toolbar here. It's going to tell me if it's a non-merchant site or if this cashback is available with that particular merchant. That's very important. And number one, we're in their face to a degree every time you do that. So they're going to remember, oh yeah, Shopping Sherlock. This guy gave it to me, and every time I use it, I can save some money. So they're going to want to, because it's in their face every time that they're on the internet, every time they use their browser, and in their face in a kind way, not a negative way. So when cashback is only supported in the United States and Canada. Wow, Oh, I got Denmark. I got Denmark. I was showing a gentleman, Jens, that's going to be joining our team here this Monday, or if not before. I got to put the United States on here someplace. There we go. So that's something else you may have just learned. U.S. and Canada only for our cashback program. So we're in 15 different countries. Currently, those countries do not have the cashback program, and that just answered any question that you might have had with that. I see the screen just changed on my other computer. So again, click on the cashback tab. It'll display this page, and you can scroll down and read all about it, find out how to install it, how to uninstall it. If you've got a Mac or if you've got a Windows machine, it talks how to do both. How to change, make changes, make corrections, what have you. It walks you right through it. Once you've read that, then click on the banner, the Access Cashback yellow banner at the top here, and just click on that, and it's going to take you to this page. Now, Kim, you had some trouble with this, and Neville, you're on the call, I think, still. Excuse me, you had an issue with this today too. When you get to this page, ladies and gentlemen, do a right click in this area right here. Right click with your mouse, and then left click, bookmark this page. And I've already done that, so I'm not going to do it. But then you left click, bookmark this page. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you've got access to this page at all times. The only way you can get access to this page is either have the link up here bookmarked, or someplace where you can keep it handy, or you have to log into your S2 saver, click on cashback, and click on access cashback, just like I just did, to get here. And that is the only way that you're going to be able to get here. So this is a separate toolbar that comes along with our S2 saver, but it protects you and I and everybody else that's an affiliate, because every time they use it, they get cash back, and that adds to our usage income for our S2 savers that we give away. So you'll notice right here it says Home, and then it says Customer Care, My Account, and it says Log Out. So when you download, right here is where you download it. And you can view the site. It's got a rolling bar down here with all the different stores we have. If you want to view all the stores, the ones that have the Best Buys and so forth, it doesn't list all of them. Larry, if you're on the call, I believe you had that question. It won't list all 5,000 stores, but it will give you a good rundown. I think there's 2,200 or something like that that show all the cashback deals that they show in here. So if you click on this, it's going to give you a rundown of those. It will not have the full 5,000. With that 5,000, 4,000 of them are in the U.S. and 1,000 approximately are international merchants that we have an affiliation with our affiliate marketing program. Every time we send somebody to their website, whether they click or purchase or what have you, we get paid usage income as an affiliate to Shopping Sherlock, and that's what's going to increase that $1.52 right now average to get to that $4 mark at some point in time here, hopefully by December of 2014, which is the goal of our CEO, Michael Weeder. So he's ingenious what he's put together here, ladies and gentlemen. But this is where you click. You can actually use this up here, the search bar. You can put an item in here, click on the magnifying glass. That'll take you to the site. You can use the one down here as well. Put an item in here, and then click on whether it's for a merchant or whether it's for a product, and then click on the magnifying glass here. You're not going to get as good a result of doing that as if you just even typed into your browser up here with the toolbar active. But to activate this toolbar, very important. Number one, you have to download it to your computer, and that's this button right here. Get the most. It says you are invited, and it explains it and walks you. How do I sign up? It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Just follow these steps right here, and it'll walk you right through it. Once you understand it, you know, how does the program work? You can read all this, all the information, click on the links and so forth. And then you don't want to click on this. It says download now, but you want to make sure that this one here is for Windows, and this one over here is for Mac. So you click on this one, then and download now. It'll download that actual file. Once you have it downloaded, you're going to have to reboot your computer because it has to load it into the browser. So if you got your browser open when you're downloading it, you need to close that browser. Firefox, Internet Explorer, whatever one you got, Chrome, whatever the browser is, you need to close it so that it can be installed onto that browser. Now you'll notice up here I've got the menu for right on the top here, all the way across the top, for like tools and so forth, drop down menus, bookmarks, what have you, for the Firefox browser, which is the browser that I use. Then you've got the tabs that I've got open, and I've got, what have I got here? It looks like 11 or 12 of them that I got open. And then here, of course, here's where the URL is. That's the address of the page that you're on. So another thing that I like about the Firefox is all I have to do is left click in the box, anywhere in this box. It highlights that whole thing. I can right click on it and then copy that URL and send it to somebody, and it'll copy the whole link, and I'll be able to send to somebody. I want to show you what that link is, just for those of you that are trying to figure out what it is. It's HTTP Henry Tom Tom Paul : // for the S2 saver, cashback, no spaces, the number 2 instead of TWO, S2 cashback dot shopping Sherlock, all one word, .com, / A as an apple, / whatever your ID number is. Mine's 87150, / shopping. So put that someplace where you will remember it, and you need to have access to that if you want to make some changes. If you want to go in here and make some changes. So I'm going to close this. Let me take it back here and see what happens. Yep, okay. The arrow was highlighted, so it didn't open it up in a new window, and I thought it did. When you go here, you're going to be able to check out your account. You can click on your account. It says log out, so I am automatically logged into this. So number one is when you download this, it'll put it into your toolbar. You're going to reboot your browser and load it back up again. Then what you need to do is you need to log in. You need to go back to your shoppingsherlock.com. Let me go here. You need to go back to here, and then you need to log in with your ID number down here or email address, and then your password. And then just click on log in, and when you get back into the back office, click on the cashback tab, then click on access cashback. Click here. This yellow tab is going to take you to here, and you're going to be already logged in if it's working properly. And that's a key factor. So there were a few of us that had some issues. There was a glitch in the program when they first set it up. Thomas has corrected that. But if you are in another cashback program anywhere in the United States or Canada currently, that may cause an issue with using that same email address in this program. But again, there's a way of getting around that. All you have to do is go in here to my account. You need to log out of that if it's a wrong email address, for example. Go into my account, and then you click on my profile, and it'll take you down here. It'll tell you what email address you've got, which one this particular account is set up for. Very important to know that, and very important that you have that set up properly, because what this does, ladies and gentlemen, it does track the commissions back to you. As an affiliate, we get paid by Payoneer, and you can set that up. There was on my training the other day, I tried to find the link. They took it down. That's why I couldn't find it. And I didn't get an email out to that effect. I figured I'd cover it on tonight's call. But they did have a link where you could set it up, direct deposit into your bank account, send you a check, and then have the dollar amount determination with a drop-down menu. I think it was $15, $25, and then $100 were the three options. Every time they do a transaction there is a transaction fee of $3. So move it up to $100. That way, when you accumulate $100 worth of cash back, they'll pay it to your account, direct deposit, or onto your Payoneer card if you have one. So however you've got that set up. So when I was trying to find that the other night, excuse me, I'm going to mute out. Had a cough there. Sorry about that. When they pay that to you, like I say, it's going to come to you on the Payoneer card if you're an affiliate. And they were supposed to get back to me with information on how customers get paid, but I believe they're working on that yet, and as soon as I find that out, I will get a email out and post it in the group on Facebook. So, but again, very important. Make sure the email address that you have here is set up for the same exact one that you have to log into your account here on this page right here. Your S2 Saver account and your shopping assistant, those two email addresses have to be the same. Facebook, LinkedIn, and Google Plus and the S2 Saver have to be different. So don't get that confused. Make sure that everything's in sync. This one that you logged into your back office with, and move this back, and your account here. Click on the home page. It'll take me back to the account that I was talking about. One other thing that you can do in this area right below here, where you can see that URL that just got highlighted. Looks like the screen's falling about 2 seconds behind my talking here. I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if it's doing it on your screen, but it is on my other computer. In this area right below it says Most Visited, Get Started, Homepage, Shopping Sherlock Deals. You can right-click in that area, and you can set up a new folder. Left-click on that new folder, and whatever you want to name that, and I'm just going to add it as a new folder and put it right here. Now, instead of worrying about the bookmarking it, like I said, right-click, left-click, bookmark it. I've got that. I've done that already. It's up in the bookmarks. But just to have it a little handier, just to have it right here on the page, if I want to go to that, all I have to do is take this. Now this tab is open for this website, this URL address. Okay. All I have to do is left-click on that tab in Firefox. I don't know if I haven't messed around with Internet Explorer for such a long time. I don't know if it works in there or not, but I'm sure it does. Just left-click and hold that left mouse button down. Drag it over to that new folder until that folder opens up. You notice it says empty. Well, when I've got it over there, it shows empty, which means it opened up that folder. I'm going to let go of that mouse button right now and put it in there. So now the next time I'm going along here, I can just click on new folder, and for example, if I'm on a new site here, I want to open up a new tab, all I have to do is go over here, click on that. It's going to load that page because I put it in here. I'm going to get rid of that. I don't need that on there, but just wanted to show you how easy that is and how much easier it is for you as opposed to maybe going through 1,000 bookmarks. You want to make sure that you have a home page, sites that you want to display that you use a lot. Our training sites, YouTube, your login, of course, and this login, by the way, let me go back over here. Wait till that shows up. This login, the shoppingsherlock.com/your ID number, that not only takes you into, like I say, into the back of your S2, but when you click on the back office button, it'll give you the login here to log into your tree and your commissions and everything you needed to know there, setting up your account and so forth. So very important that you know that this is an all-in-one site. Now when you click on join our affiliate program, you can click on that link. It's going to take them to a video, and that video I think starts playing automatically if I'm not mistaken. It may not on this computer, but once they listen, no it doesn't, I guess. You have to click on it. A complete online business for $34.95 a month and and a one-off a setup fee of $249. I should say one time. Anyway, join our affiliate program. If they click on that, that's going to open up my page, or at least it'll probably open up Kim's. Okay, it didn't put my ID number in here automatically because I'm on her I'm on her site. So it will automatically if you're on your site and I don't have anything else in the cache, in the memory of the computer. So just know that is a way to sign somebody up. Very simple process. Again, if you want to go back to, oh gosh, where's the home page at? All you have to do is click on Shopping Sherlock. It'll take you back to that home page. And being I'm logged in with the other one, it actually logged me in back here because I I reset the page. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to show you edit the profile over here. If you click on that, that's going to bring up this information over here on the right hand side once it loads here. And there it is on the other page. It's going to bring up the general settings. So you put your information in here, you put your email address here. You'll be able to, fill in your date of birth and so forth. Then there's also branding. We can brand this to us with a business. So if you got somebody that is an affiliate, they also own a dryer or a pizza shop or DVD store, whatever it is, computer store, computer repair, what have you, music store of any kind. They can put their business in here, put a picture, upload that picture off their computer. They go down here in the website. They need to put in the full address with the HTTP : you can't just put in www. You have to put the Henry Tom Tom Paul : www. The whole address, the whole enchilada, like they say, and then save it right down. Save changes down here, and that'll put it into that on the side menu bar over here. Coupon, you click on coupon, do the same thing. And again, I've gone over this before, but the title of the coupon, Save Time and Money, is the way I've got mine set up. The offer is going to show up on the first tab, and the detail, or the special rather, is going to show up in that second bullet point. So if you want to put something, the offer, you put on that first bullet point, and the second bullet point put right in the special box, and that'll show up. It separates the two. And whatever you put in details will show up in between, and I'll show you that here in a minute. The website, for some reason or other, still is not functional. At least it wasn't earlier today when I tested it. They're still working on it, I guess. So when we find that. Details, this is a coupon code, and if you don't put anything in here, it will not show that code. So you can go back to here by clicking on Shopping Sherlock, and it shows that here's the business and here's the coupon. I'm just going to show you the coupon by left clicking on that coupon with my mouse, and sometime today it'll show. It's coming up on my computer but not on the other one. Or is it on mine? There you go. Okay. So it shows this is the one I put in the first, then that second one was under special, was right here, use coupon code, or here's the first bullet point, and here's the special, and here's the details underneath. That shows up in between the title and use coupon code. So when you set that up, they can print this off, and if you've got a website, or if you've got a business that actually wants to give like $5 off on a family-sized pizza on Friday night or what have you, that is what you're going to be able to use this for. A business is going to be able to use that coupon. I'm just using it for display purposes here because I'm an affiliate with Shopping Sherlock and so forth. So going back to Shopping Sherlock, coming back to the back office, all you always have to do is just click on that Shopping Sherlock, the magnifying glass. It'll take you back there. This logs you back out of the back office. This again will log you into your information for your tree and the people, your personals and your commissions and everything else. Here is also invite your friends from Facebook. So if you click on that, and I'm not logged in on this computer. I don't think I'm in the other one either. Yeah, I'm not logged in, so it doesn't recognize it on this computer. So I would have to log in, but it gives you all the options here. You know, meet the team and so forth. Information that you can send an invitation out to everyone on your Facebook that are your friends on Facebook. And that is a great way to send out an invitation to them to try your free S2 Saver. Same thing with LinkedIn or Google+. You can do the same thing there. And again, I personally don't have those two set up, but I do have my Facebook account set up. On the right-hand side here, below the profile, you have your country. And I used that earlier. I had it set up for Denmark, and it stayed there when I was showing a demo to a gentleman over in Denmark yesterday. And here's all the 15 countries that we are located in currently. When you click on one of those countries, Brazil, for example, we opened up there October, November last year, and it'll pull up, and they've actually got 7 major search engines in Brazil. We have 9 here in the United States. Now, if you want to look at the language, a different language other than English, where it's defaulted to, you need to set it to whatever country you're in, Czech or Croatian or German, Indonesia, what have you. You can click on whatever language you want to change it to. But this will change the search engine, so you're searching for the item in the country that you live in. And again, cash back is only available in the United States of America and in Canada. So that will change at some point in time when we get other affiliate relationships around the globe, other countries, but for now it's just U.S. and Canada. So that's pretty much it with that. You can select all. Oop, my mouse moved the page here. You can select all, or you can deselect all. The search engine, whatever country you're searching for, and again, this is the U.S. Or you can click on them individually, or you can unclick them individually. So I'm going to do just a search here just to show you how to do that. Somebody was talking about Costco. Amaris, I believe, was on the call earlier and was talking about it. I'm just going to type in something goofy here, just ink cartridges, because I know it, and you want to be more specific than that, like an HP 75XL, whatever it is that you want, or 74, or Canon XYZ, whatever it is. You want to be more specific with the item you're searching for, because it'll give you a better search. But what it does, ladies and gentlemen, unlike Google and Bing and all the other major search engines, and we've got them here, Google, if you use them up here in the search bar, it's going to pull up thousands of sites that have the product you're looking for. It's going to take a little longer than it does with us, but it doesn't do too bad. But it'll pull up millions of sites. To give you an example, I did camera, video camera, and it pulled up over, I think it was 1 billion sites. It was just nuts, you know. And with us, it still pulled up 10,000 sites or something like that with our S2 Saver. But with ours, we have a picture and a price next to it, so you can page through. Let's say it pulled up 100 pages or 50 pages of websites that had your item on it. You are going to be able to page through those very quickly to find the price that you want. Number one, the prices, the best price are normally on that first few pages, so you don't have to go through all the pages. If you don't like the prices, you can just click on another search engine. But what each search engine does, our copyrighted technology rides on the top of each one of those. And instead of pulling up the highest paid advertising dollar to be listed on those pages for any search that happens using that particular search engine, our copyrighted technology uses those major search engines but pulls up the best price. We're not a shopping network. We are a price comparison network, if you will. We price compare. How many of you go out and go down and you find some shoes? Ladies, you find a shoe or a purse or a coat that you like. How many other stores do you go to before they had the internet, to find out which one has the best price in town. You go to Lowe's, you go to, uh, Penny's, whatever, Jacques Penney, make it sound better. Whatever the site is that you want to go to, or the store rather, you'll go there and find those. You price compare. Well, they've got it here for $180. Well, listen, over here is only 120. Well, I can go over here for 130. It's more than that 120, but they give me a coupon that's worth $40 off on my next purchase. So you got to, at that time, before they had the internet, you had to weigh all those things out and decide which and where you wanted to go to buy that coat or those boots or shoes or whatever it was. Well, what we do is in 10 seconds or less, we pull up all the websites, we search the net for all the items that you're looking for, but with that have the best price. Those that don't have a good price, we leave them out. We don't waste your time searching through those websites. So you have a consolidated list, if you will, of websites that have your item, and it's going to save you a lot of time, which nobody has time anymore. I mean, everybody is in a hurry, and in the process, just saving people time is a godsend in itself. But by using our S2 Saver, you're going to save an average of $100 to $300 a month. That's incredible. When you got somebody that's in poverty, somebody that's sitting there $150 away each month from bankruptcy, and you can save them $100 to $300 on items that they're going to purchase anyway, each and every month, guess what you're going to do to that household's income? You just improve the situation tremendously. They're going to be happy as ever because you gave them a free product that now, hey, I just saved. Let's say it's $175 off their budget. Well, now instead of $150 away, now they're $325 away from that bankruptcy. So it's a little bit more comfort zone there for them than they had before. So we're doing more things here with this than people really realize. Now, when you do a search, you just put your item in up here like I did. I got ink cartridges, and again, it needs to be more specific than that. It pulls up one window only. No pop-ups whatsoever. We don't have to worry about any of that. With Google Chrome, for example, in order to allow pop-ups on just one window, you can't do it. You have to allow pop-ups on every single window or website that you go to on Google Chrome. On Firefox, you can be specific with a specific website, which is another reason why I like Firefox. But across the top here,
Rod,
excuse me there a minute. Yeah, David?
you have a question.
Okay, let me go back here.
It's from Grandma Marge.
Okay. Go ahead, Grandma. Marty, go ahead, shoot. Loretta, yes, I am. I'm recording it. Margie, do you have a question? Let me go.
Yeah.
Just. Are you there? Let me find you here. Let me unmute.
Her mic's open.
Yeah, you're unmarked, or you're on. Yep. Go ahead, Margie.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, on the bottom of my profile, when I went into that, where you said go into your profile and see if your email and everything was the same, I see where you put in a dollar amount and then you can put in like your routing number for your check number or whatever. Is that where the cashback goes, and are we supposed to fill that out?
That's for customers. That is for customers. But go in there and fill that out. I thought they took that down. Huh,
Well, it's in
okay.
mine.
Okay, awesome. I was looking for that the other night when I was doing the training on that. Because what does it have in the drop down menu, Margie? Is it 15, 25, and 100? Is that the three?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah. You'll be able to set that. So, but again, as affiliates, you and I and everybody else that are already affiliates with Shopping Sherlock, they're going to pay it through Payoneer. So you're not going to be able to put the bank routing number down there, I don't believe. Thomas
Okay.
was supposed to get, actually Michael Weeder was supposed to get back to me. I talked to him last week about 10 o'clock, right after we did the webinar. He called me back and was going to get back to me with some information on that. Apparently he didn't find out, so he hadn't called me yet. As soon as he does, I will get an email out and let everybody know about that.
Wonderful. And one more question, if I may.
Yep,
Um,
absolutely.
I was talking to a fella in Singapore today that has signed up, and he
Awesome.
was trying, yeah, Singapore, and he was trying to see his sign-ups, to see if the people that said they signed up did. But his is different than mine. I can go under my profile and see how many and who signed up, but he doesn't have that on his. Is there a reason for that?
Um, he just recently joined.
Yes, he joined, let's see, 3 days ago, I think it was.
Okay, he probably doesn't have any in there. That's why he doesn't have any list of anybody.
Well, but it doesn't even have it on the side. It doesn't have anything on the side of his that mine has. That was the part that stumped me.
Hmm.
The sign-ups, the whatever's all there, usage income, all that.
Usage income? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
In the
He
report.
doesn't have any of that under there.
That's a new one. I'd have to check with Thomas on that, why that would be.
Okay.
It could only be the fact that he doesn't have anything to go into any one of those categories, so the menu doesn't come up until he does.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
That could possibly be it, but don't quote me on that. I'll find out from Thomas on it. Good question. Awesome question.
Okay. Okay. Thank
Anything
you.
else?
Nope,
Anything
that's
else,
it.
Margie? Okay.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Good questions. Okay, mute yourself back out, or David, mute her back out if you would, please.
I did.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, and Loretta, I think it was, yes, we are recording this, so you'll be able to fall back on that. Again, when you went to the window, where's the window go? Let me go back here. I'll just do it again. Please enter at least 3 characters. Oh, okay. Got to put in a new search. When I hit the back button, it cleared all of my cache out and cleared what I had in there. So, okay, come on. Should have opened up a window on me. I gotta wait till my computer catches up here, ladies and gentlemen. It's working right here. Let me do this. There we go. Had too many windows open. It was fighting itself. Sorry about that. How not to mess up your computer. Okay, when this opens up one window, it has all the search engine in whatever country that you're in, all the way across the top here. Amazon, BizRate, Costco. They're in alphabetical order from left to right across the top. BizRate, you noticed here, will pull up, and I'm not looking for anything on specific, like say, I'm just showing how the search engine actually works. You can put in your item here, you've got the name of it, and it gives you prices and so forth all the way down here. Right here, 91 to 406 and so forth. You can click on those links. Anytime you come to any of the pages down below, look at here, 70% off ink cartridges, 2-year guarantee and free shipping. Here's 85% off all printer ink cartridges. When you go to some of them, Simple Ink, I believe Simple Ink, I know Ink Farm, let me do this. I'm going to click on this one. Ink Farm, I believe, is in our, let me see if this works. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. It changed it, and it's not changing. It reloaded it. Says this is not one of the 3,500 sites. Okay, I thought it was. I thought Ink Farm was one of the ones that gave us some cash back. But when you go to one of the sites, anytime you're doing a search in here, whether you're inside the S2 Saver or if you're just doing it on your browser, like Brandon's wife occasionally does. He said earlier today on the call this past hour, you've got a situation where they'll still be able to get the cash back if they have the toolbar installed. So very important that you have that toolbar. But all you have to do is click that out. It'll take me back to the previous search and the window. So I'm going to click on Amazon. Anytime you see one of these search engines with this here, it's a hyperlink. Click here to proceed to price results. You're going to see the same thing here at Costco, I think. Yep. Click here to proceed to price results. And when you do that, it's a hyperlink. Just click on it. It actually opens up another window. I'll wait till it loads on the other page over here. There we go. It's coming up. There we go. Okay. In Costco. Costco charges $100 a year, I believe. I've been told. I don't know personally. I've been told that it's a $100 membership to be able to shop at Costco. Well, you can use our S2 Saver shop at Costco from their website on any of these items. You'll notice when you go down these, here's appliances. It changes to the right in this area here. It'll change autos and tires, gives you all the different links and so forth. But what you need to do, whatever you're looking for, you need to, and I was looking for ink cartridges. All I have to do is click on that. Once you're in a Costco, use their search engine, even though you put it in the S2 Saver. Oh, no, it's going to make a liar out of me. It's not working. Oh. Oh, it's still working, that's why. Sorry about that. There it is. I'm not used to this slow computer. Mine's about 4 times faster than this thing. Sorry about that. Browse by brand. So if you've got an HP printer, you got a Dell printer, a Canon, a Ricoh, Panasonic, whatever, you can pick and choose whatever the carrier is, or the brand name is rather, what that printer is, and you're going to be able to find your item for that printer. And so more specific, you always have to put it in the Costco, click on here, and you're going to be able to find the item on Costco. All the other ones like eBay and so forth, that'll display them. Again, it's got pictures and it's got the prices over here. You scroll all the way down to the bottom. This is where you're going to find those sponsored links at the bottom, way down there. I'm ran out of screen. There we go. Shopping cartridges and so forth, about 10% off, and it shows here's one 82% off retail, plus 15% off sale today with the code. So there's some real good buys. It all depends on how much time you really want to. Ink and toner, 70% off, free shipping. You know, you're going to find a lot of good merchants out there, and some of them, in addition to saving you money, are also going to be in our network. So they're going to be able to get to the point where you're going to be able to save and get cash back as well. Going back here again, make sure you bookmark this page. Very important that you know how to get there. That way you can log out. Now, if you had to set yourself up with another email address other than the one with the S2 Saver, when you get to this page, log out of it because you're in there with the wrong email address, and then log out of your back office. Go here and just click on this tab here. And I'm not going to log out right now because I want to show you something on the profile. But you log out and then log back in. It'll automatically put you into that shopping assistant and log you in with your S2 Saver email address. So here's support videos, business cards. I mean, they're adding, I don't know if all of these links are, but here's your usage income. You can click on that. It's going to show usage or whatever. So it shows 488, not very much there. 20% override. It's going to show that. Signups. They haven't got a lot of this populated, but here's the signups. It has all the S2 Savers that I've given out. So that's where you're going to find your information about who this is when March 6th of 2014. That's my son. So he signed up for it, and his wife had it, so he's going to sign. He signed up for it as well. So, uh, it's going to tell you where you're at. When you click on your name, when you click on the Shopping Sherlock, it takes you back here to the home where you can do the searches. When you click on your name up here on the right-hand side, it's going to take you to your social media portion of the site. Again, it's really slow. It's still going around and around up here. There it is. So this is where you can put blogs. You can start a blog and you can do social media. You can get post videos, what have you. When you do a post, like I did this one here, I haven't messed with this for a while. 21 days ago, when you do a post like this video, for example, all you have to do is go up here where it says 21 days. If you right-click on that, that's a hyperlink. Then it'll bring up this menu. Then you just go down here, copy that link location. Okay? Then I can go over here, and you can paste that in Facebook or whatever, but you can right-click and then paste it into that address bar, load the page, and it's going to load that into Facebook or LinkedIn or wherever you want to load it. So once you set up those, the blogging and so forth. Okay, how do I get to it? Clicking on the wrong tabs here. When you do this, you can add videos here. Just click on a share a video link from YouTube. Then all you have to do is put that in right here. Put that URL address of that YouTube video in here. Just read these menus. Very easy. And then just once you got it complete, you can click on it. You can also edit it, of course. You can delete it or edit it once you have it up there if you got a typo, what have you. And don't get in a hurry when you're doing these things. I'm a stickler for typos, and so we had some posts that I sent out to everybody here yesterday, and I didn't proof them. I thought they were all good to go, and I got one back 3 times because one person on the team would catch a typo and say, "Hey, you got to add this," and another one would say, "Hey, this is wrong." So, and I didn't read it. So finally I read it, and here's another one. Here's a third one. So I sent that off to one of the team and got it corrected. So it was kind of funny. But again, we don't pay attention sometimes. We misspell words. We leave a word out, what have you, because we get in a hurry. And share that with other people on your team and say, hey, what does this look like? Does this does it look okay good to post? A couple extra pair of eyes looking at it really helps sometimes when you're doing some posts to make it look more professional and what have you. So that's pretty much it that I want to cover tonight. You click on this little gem right here, it takes you back out. And when it reloads, ladies and gentlemen, it does not load your website. This is a generic website. So that's another reason why on the home page I just have that there, and I can just click on it and it'll reload my page. So when you have that on here, go ahead, David. Got a question?
Steve H, I think, has a question for you.
Okay, unmute her. You should be unmuted. Go ahead.
Excuse me, that's Stevie H.
What's that?
Stevie H.
Oh, Stevie?
Uh-huh. Oh, Steve's got no mic. He's saying, he's typing in, my page is not the same.
Okay. You have a mic, Stevie?
No, he says he has no mic, but it's indicating he does have one on the screen.
Let's see if we can. Do you have him unmuted?
I got him unmuted.
Yeah. Stevie, we have you unmuted. You should be able to talk unless you don't. Oh, I got it. He doesn't have a computer or a mic on his computer. That's why. He's got speakers from his computer, David, but he doesn't have a mic to be able to talk with it.
Okay.
Okay. Your screen isn't the same. Which one are we talking about? That back office or the front one? Both? Your screen doesn't, you talking about this right here? This screen? Your screen does not look like that? Send me yeah, message me on Facebook, Stevie, and we'll figure that out tomorrow instead of taking a lot of time on the call here, being I can't
What,
talk to you. That way
well,
we can type back and forth.
what kind of computer does he have?
Yeah, it all depends on what kind of computer and so forth, but yeah. A lot of times, yeah, a lot of times, ladies and gentlemen, when you're having trouble coming into a website that has a lot of, well, just like this, I'll show you what I'm talking about. When you have a lot of these, we got a lot of buttons. If you don't have your JavaScript updated, you're not going to see them. They're not going to be loading the same as they are on my page. I've got an updated Java. You have to keep that updated and your Adobe Flash to play the videos. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble. You're not going to see the icons. You're not going to see this over here. It's going to have some, you know, contorted uh, image up here. It's not going to be the same. It's not going to be nice and clean and neat like it shows here. Join our affiliate program. The links probably won't even work. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, depending on the website that you go to. So that might be your problem, Stevie. I don't know if it is or not, but and I don't have it on this computer, but I've got a couple links, one for Adobe Flash and one for JavaScript, where I know they're safe downloads, and I can post that to Power Team Marketing Group tomorrow, or tonight yet, I guess, where you can download and make sure you have the latest update. Any other questions before we close out the call tonight? If you have a question, just flip your flag up, trip your flag, and we'll try to get to you. David will open up your mic. Well, I hope that was most helpful, everybody, and I appreciate the opportunity to be able to do the test drive each week. It's kind of fun. I'm kind of a stickler for the techie stuff. I love doing it and love being specific and making sure that things work for you. So thanks for coming and staying on the call. You were already there, but appreciate you staying on the call. Looks like we've got over 30 or 40 of you on the call right now, so pretty cool. Everybody have a great evening and stay safe. Tomorrow is Friday. Brandon, are we going to have you going to have a special call tomorrow night at all, or is it just going to be the noon Eastern time tomorrow that we're going to have liveonedream.info? Mr. Brandon Ivy, you still there? Or did I put you to sleep? I'm going to stop the recording.